Yo, what's good, Tristans and Tris fam? Today, oh my god. Today, we have James Charles. I know, just one more, okay? Because usually I'm a nice person, okay? Usually I'm not one to judge, okay? I think most people on my channel know that. Sometimes I'll come in for somebody when it really needs to happen, but most of the time, I'm pretty respectful. But today, I think is one of those days because I have just about had it. So I had to bust out the unicorn onesie, and this thing is incredibly hot, by the way. So y'all better feel lucky about it. But today, we have James Charles singing Stone Cold, apparently on some sort of tour, and we're just gonna take a listen. But before we do, check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Let's go. So y'all bombarded me with this. I have gotten so many messages about this. It is pretty nuts. I'm happy for you. Know that I am, even if I can't understand. If happy is her, if happy is her, I'm happy for you. Oh my god, the sister screeches. Oh my god, I was not ready for that. Okay, here's the thing, okay? I do not think that James has a bad voice. There are a lot of moments where I have seen him upload things that I think are legitimately good. There are things that I could listen to and be like, that was good afterward. But there's also a lot of things that James uploads and records and does on stage that's not so much what you come away with. And this is a good example of that. I don't know whose idea it was for him to sing live in front of an audience on like some sort of tour or whatever it is he's doing. I know that he's working on a new tour coming up, and James, please do not sing on your new tour. And I don't mean that to be a jerk. I don't mean that to be rude. I don't mean that to be an part of the job of a vocal coach is to say, you're not ready to do this. You weren't ready to do this. I don't know who told you this was a good idea. Oh my god. I don't think he's working with a vocal coach anymore. I really don't. I think that he started working with a vocal coach for like a few weeks and then he stopped because there's that old saying, right? We've all heard the saying, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it really make a sound? If James is doing something and he isn't bragging about it on Snapchat, did it even happen? There's so many situations with James where his scandals, his singing scandals especially, would have been avoided if someone just told him, don't do that. Like, don't do that. You have some good covers. Leave up those good covers and don't do this. Okay. The first thing is, I don't know what that was supposed to be, that very first note. There's no thought as to like, oh, how is this phrase going to connect to everything else? He's just, I'm happy for you. So right there, there's supposed to be a run. This is something very consistent with James. He doesn't work on his runs. He could perfect this run if he really wanted to, but he doesn't. I'm happy for you. And I get that you make mistakes, but this is a consistent mistake over years. For you, it's only 3 notes, but what he does is for you. Like, he doesn't know what notes he's supposed to sing, and he does this over and over again. No. Right there. Know that I am. Oh my god, we're only 6 seconds into this. What you're supposed to do as a singer is you're supposed to listen back to yourself, and you're supposed to say, okay, that worked. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Let me try and fix that. Oh, it's because I haven't practiced how to do runs in several years, even though I'm a huge influencer and I upload my singing videos to the internet for millions of people to see and make fun of. Like, why do you put yourself through all that stress? Why do you put yourself through that? That would be awful. Oh my god. Okay, I need to relax. I'm not trying to be mean. We all make mistakes. I've certainly made lots of mistakes. I am just amazed that this exists on the internet. There's a few things that go on with this note. that make it weird. So first of all, you have the run leading up into it. And by the way, I think his tone overall, like y'all might not be able to hear it because there's a lot of other distracting things happening. His tone here is really good. I actually really like his tone, like the tone of his voice. If he just wasn't being so extra, it would probably sound reasonable. It would probably sound pretty good. Anyway, leading up into this note, singers, people who sing professionally and are on stage professionally, they know when they're going to breathe. James doesn't know when he's going to breathe. He knows. I mean, he should know. I don't know if he knows what he's going to do next or not, or if he's just improvising, but he should know that the phrase that he's about to sing is very long, and it includes a high note that is sustained, again, over a long period of time. So in order to get through that phrase, that long phrase, you have to take a breath, a good breath, a nice, well-supported, easy, but full breath, like into your body. Whereas James just sort of takes this like, I'm going to sing a long phrase now. And not to mention, by the way, that the phrase before that, he just, again, sang for a good amount of time without taking a nice full breath. He's singing with nothing in his tank, and that's what causes his voice to kind of get really scratchy and strained here, is he has no air. There's no air. You can't sing without air. When you sing without air, it sounds like, because you have nothing left. You're just kind of squeezing it out. So, and then that's that sound at the end because he doesn't have enough air to like end it softly. It has to, it kind of just squeezes out. And again, I'm amazed. He doesn't even take a breath after that long high note. I am amazed at how long he can go without breathing. Oh my Lord. And then here comes the screeches. Oh my God. And so James, I don't know what you're going to be doing on this upcoming tour of yours, but please, like, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's your life. But I know that this is something that you say that you love to do, singing, and that you really want to get better at and you want to improve at. And the way that you do that isn't by humiliating yourself. That doesn't really make any sense. So like, find somebody. Like, you can find somebody. I don't know, just find somebody to help you. Find a coach. Look for as many as you can possibly find until you find someone that is perfect for you and will help you if you're gonna sing on this tour, which I don't recommend. But if you are, start preparing for it now. Don't just jump in on the day of and be like, what song am I gonna sing today? I think I'm gonna sing Demi Lovato. Or like, this is stuff that you have to be working. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, I think at the very least, like, be aware of where you are. Like, if you are a beginner, that's fine. I don't care. But it's not the best time to go on stage, for example. If there's a song that you know you can't sing very well, that's not the best time to charge people money to see a performance of it. You know what I'm saying? That's when you instead invest your own money into, and your own time, and your own patience, and your own effort into improving yourself. But anyway. I don't know. Anyway, Tristans and Tris fam, hopefully you guys like this video. And until next time, peace.